Grand rising, grand afternoon, and grand evening, beautiful souls. It's your girl Beauty, and I'm back to give you all a divinely guided love read. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you came back to see me, what it do, boo? Y'all know I'm here to help give y'all the issues in y'all relationship dynamics so y'all can move how y'all need to move. Over here, we focus on personal and spiritual development because that's all we can do is work on oneself. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. Thank you for loving on me while I love on y'all. If you need any services from me, you need any bracelets, rings, necklaces, anklets, or even a personal reading, the email is in the description box below. Okay, I went ahead and meditated on the energy. Actually, these cards been sitting on my desk for the past 2 days. Okay. Um, Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Strength card. This coincides with the message that I did the other day, talking about going from a place of scarcity and lack, going within to learn how to come up out of a Five of Pentacles energy where you have been through some type of hardship, you've been left out in the cold, you've been abandoned by a situation, you've been fired, um, you've been betrayed in some shape, form, or fashion with the Five of Pentacles. You had to go within to learn the lessons, introspection, soul searching, so you can come up out of that Five of Pentacles energy with the Strength card. Okay, so you are using, this is using, turning your pain into power. Okay, turning your pain into purpose. Okay, turning your pain into a paycheck. All right, you are in this energy in this season. Now, I also heard before I came and sat down here, whatever this is for you, whether this is a relationship coming in, whether this is a job coming in, whether this is a business you're creating, whether this is a new product you're getting ready to launch, whatever it is, move in silence until it's time. Okay, everybody don't need to know that you're in a relationship or you talking to somebody. Okay, everybody don't need to know that you launching a new product until launch day. Okay, everybody don't need to know that you starting a new business until your grand opening. Okay, everybody don't need to know your moves in this season. Keep the squares about your circle. All right, I need for you to move in silence in this season. If they see you, if they see it, then they see it, then they see you. But far as you putting it out there for somebody to speak negative on or to speak against or, to throw their hex and their curses or whatever to try to tear down what you building and what you got going on, do not make yourself an easy target. Okay, if you have been watching YouTube, if you have been watching tarot on YouTube, then you know that in the spiritual realm, okay, we fight against spirituality. Okay, we don't fight against the flesh. It's the spiritual battles that we deal with. Okay, so if you've been watching tarot, you are not new to hearing that people throw hexes and curses. Okay, you know this. So if you know this, then it's best for you to protect yourself from hex and curses. All right, a hex and a curse could be just a lie. Okay, your words have power. So when you speak something, the universe hears it and it reflects what you're saying. It mirrors what you're saying. It take action on what you're saying. So if you showing a person, if you showing a person, giving them your hand, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Okay, those who don't like you, they gonna come in and they gonna say, oh, such and such and such and such. Okay. Oh, I hope this don't go right for them. Or I hope that don't go right for them. Okay. Oh, you see who she with? Oh, they ain't gonna do nothing but do this and they ain't gonna do nothing but do that. Throwing hexes and curses at your relationship. Throwing hexes and curses at your business that you created. Okay. Do not open yourself up for it to be an easy target. Move in silence. Your happiness is for you. All right. The world will see your happiness by way of your aura. You don't have to put the world in your business. Okay. Keep them squares about your circle. All right. Grand Rising 5 point. Okay, KB. I see you. I see that picture. That's how I know that's you. 5 Point Queen. I see you, KB. Grand Rising, Daniel. Listen. Keep them squares up out your circle. Move in silence in this season. Okay? Let them see you happy by way of your aura. Okay? Don't feel like you gotta, if you creating a new business, okay? Don't feel like you gotta go to your family members for them to be your customers. I'm trying to told you. The most money you gonna make will not come from your family members, will not come from your friends, okay? They gonna come from strangers. I'm trying to told you. Trying to put you up on game, okay? Do not get nobody no free pick on you, okay? You know your family members done talked about you. They done spoke against you. They done work with karmic energies, you know, to tear down anything you had in the past. So don't allow it yourself to be an easy pick. Don't allow it. Protect yourself in this season. All right. Say my prayer. We're going to get right on into it. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Spirit guides and ancestors that love, guide, and support me. Please use me as a vessel to get a message to the collective. Help me to see what it is that I need to see so I can relay the messages that I need to relay. I pray and ask that you protect me from any dark or negative entity or energy that tries to hijack this reading, as I do not give them permission to cross over. I thank you for choosing me to be your messenger. I thank you for loving me, guiding me, protecting me, and I thank you for blessing me. I love you, Ashe, and it is so. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. So 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody, please, 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 hey, please, hey, please, hey. Let me ride that donkey, donkey. Let me ride that donkey, donkey. I don't know where that just came from. Oh, another thing, y'all. Please forgive me for my tardiness, okay? I told y'all it's hibernation season for me, okay? Beauty don't like the cold. I hibernate in the cold. So I rolled out the bed at 5:03 this rising, okay? Ain't no 4 a.m. Ain't no 4 a.m. Ain't no 3 a.m. 5, okay? So I told myself, I said, self, the hell with time, okay? I'm not finna keep living off of based on what somebody else say time is for me, okay? I want to live life on my own terms. So when I rise, I'll do what I gotta do and come and do my life, okay? But I'm not finna sit here and live my life based off of time. I can't do it no more. I'm tired of doing it. I'm done doing it, okay? I'm living life on my own terms. Just as long as, I heard most I say, just as long as you get there. Okay? It don't matter what time you get there, just get there. And I'm here. Hey, y'all. All right, Holy Spirit, show me this 5 of Pentacles. Nevertheless, show me the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, somebody do not want you to be in a single and abundant energy, so you have to be careful. Okay? Grand Rising, Rico, be careful. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. All right? Somebody do not want you. Thank you, Grand Rising, Shakira. Thank you for the gift. Somebody do not want you to know to have clarity and truth about. It's like when you know, when you look at a situation. Well, Shakira, well, thank you for the gifts, girl. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. When you remember, I told you when you going through something, right? You understanding it, okay? And when you see it head on, whatever it is that you're going through, you understanding it, because now I see it for what it is, okay? Now I know that it's a lesson, it's a test, right? And then once you, I ain't gonna say win, but pass, yeah. Once you pass that test, okay, then you overstand it, all right? Thank you, Rico, for the heart. Then you overstand it, right? Once you overstand it, then you have that sword of truth, okay? So once you got this sword of truth, you know how to navigate a 5 of Pentacles energy. You know how to navigate heartbreak. You know how to navigate being left out in the cold. You know how to navigate losing a job. You know how to navigate. You understand why you lost that job. Okay, you understand why that relationship had to come to an end. Okay, you understand why those people betrayed you. Okay, you understand why you lost everything. Okay, you understand why your money not flowing to you. You got clarity about it. I understand that I was at a lower vibrational frequency, so I wasn't in the frequency of money. Okay, I was in the frequency of lack. I was moving from a state of lack. Okay, you got clarity on that with the Ace of Swords, so now you're moving from a place of abundance, knowing that money is a vibrational frequency. You have raised your vibrational frequency from a lower vibration with the Five of Pentacles, that's lack, to a higher vibration. Okay. In the higher vibration, we are at abundance. We are at abundance. We are at love. We are in the receiving mode. Okay? So you have learned about the Five of Pentacles. This is why the Hermit, his light is shining on the Five of Pentacles. Because you had to learn about that Five of Pentacles energy. Okay? Financial loss, lack of faith, lack mindset, isolation, worry, defeat, loneliness, need, poverty, insecurity, fear, low self-esteem. That part. I told y'all how to build confidence. Okay? That was the reading I did the other day. Confidence cannot be bought. You have to earn confidence. All right? Show me the Hermit, Holy Spirit. Please and thank you. I went through low self-esteem. Okay? They be like, Beauty, you went through low self-esteem. You beautiful. Yeah. But I went through things in my life as well that made me feel like I was unworthy or I wasn't beautiful, I wasn't deserving. You know, those things we go through in life. Then we have to understand that we was going through those things to make us feel that way about ourselves. So we don't see the beauty in ourselves. Okay? Now, the Hermit mode and the Lovers. The Lovers talks about love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, strength of two together, deep love, and a choice. All right. So if this is a relationship, if you are going within and learning the truth about why a relationship left you out in the cold, why a relationship came to end, why whoever this was you was with left you out in the cold and moved towards something else. Okay, you're now getting introspection about a relationship. I also tell y'all, if you are, I'm going to break it down into two different avenues because we have two different avenues. We have a twin flame journey and we have a soulmate journey. Not everybody is twins. Okay, a twin is one soul split up into two, right? Not everybody is twins. We have soulmate journey. Okay, these are two separate souls, but they are divine counterparts. All right. Now, listen and listen to me clearly. If you are a person who's on a twin flame journey, okay, you are now understanding that the journey that your twin is on, was on, had to go through, okay, was a journey to help them clear out karmic debt. Okay, now that that debt has been cleared out, you may be coming back into union with your twin if you are doing the work. Okay, now if you are not doing the work, then you're going to reject your twin because you're not understanding or overstanding the journey. Okay, you have to understand it, then overstand it. So therefore, when you come into union with your twin, all right, you can help other twins who have not made the shift yet. Then you are overstanding. Now, boom. If you're on a soulmate journey, okay, you are understanding the lessons that you learned through that last soulmate journey that you were on. Okay, remember, soulmates teaches us things. Right? You and both your soulmate went through the same things. Your soulmate had to learn by their previous relationships. You had to learn by your previous relationships. Now you have introspection. Now you have navigated the Five of Pentacles, okay? Whoever your ex was that left you out in the cold, you have navigated that Five of Pentacles energy. You understand where your confidence like that. You understand when you felt like you didn't have enough or wasn't deserving or worthy of, or you had that lack mindset, or you had that abandonment issue. You have healed that aspect of yourself. So now you have your soulmate getting ready to come into your energy because you have learned the lessons with the Hermit here. So once you have cleared out that energy, now you have a lover's dynamic coming towards you. Either way it go, whether you are a twin who is doing the work or whether you are on a soulmate journey and you are doing the work, you have something new coming in for you, but Spirit wants you to move in silence. Even if you're on a twin flame journey and your twin coming in, okay, move in silence. Don't nobody need to know your business. You ain't got to comment in the comment section and say you don't want this person back or you back with this person. Keep them squares about your circle, okay? When it's time for them to know, then they'll know. But right now in this season, shh, be quiet. Show me the strength card, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Be quiet. Tonight is the night of re-ride. Dirty camouflage handles. What? With choppers doing surgery on bodies like they doctors. I know that's right. Strength card and the King of Pentacles. Wealth. Business. Didn't I tell y'all? Grand Rising growing through it. I got that. Nevertheless, the King of Pentacles. Okay? So you are having the courage and the passion to, if this is relationship based, okay, there is a King of Pentacles coming into your energy. Ladies, you have a boss coming into your energy. Men, you have a boss coming into your energy, okay? Somebody who don't need anything from you. Self-sufficient, grounded by earth. They could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is an individual who is grounded and self-sufficient, okay? This is also an individual who has a business mindset, okay? This person shows leadership. They're coming in with security. They don't need nothing from you. They're coming to add, okay? If this is you starting your own business, you're having the strength to understand that Five of Pentacles, you lost that job. You lost that job because it was pushing you to go within, so you become a boss, not a worker. Okay? If this is family members, friendships, or whatever you lost, you had to go through that to get introspection on the type of people who you was dealing with so you can be in a leadership position. Okay? You went through, you see the path, you got the lesson, you the teacher. You go to school, you learn. You graduate, you learn the lesson, okay? Then you go from being the student to the teacher. That is understanding, understanding, and overstanding. When you understanding it, you in school, okay? When you understand it, you graduate it. Okay? When you overstand it, you become the teacher, the professor, whatever you want to be. Okay? Now, I hope y'all following me. I hope I laid it out for y'all to understand. Okay, I talked about it from a family perspective. I talked about it from a job perspective. And I talked about it from a lover's perspective. I pray you're following me. All right. Give me one more on the Hermit. The Five of Pentacles, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Yeah, okay, so this had to do, when you went through this Five of Pentacles energy, it caused some type of heartbreak. Okay, now, whether this was a betrayal from family, whether your ex broke up with you and went and got with somebody else, whether your job terminated you, okay, it caused some pain to your heart because you had loved this situation so much. You had loved, you had gave your all to this job. Okay, you was a family member or a friend who loved them wholeheartedly, loyal as a mug. Okay, doing whatever you can for these people. Okay, you went in on your job on days off. You worked extra hours. Okay, when they needed somebody to fill a shift, it was you who went in. But they disposed of you just like you wasn't nothing, like you was just another employee. Okay, your family betrayed you. They talked about your business soon as you turn your head, but you would never sit there and tell their business to nobody else. Okay, but soon as you had a conversation with them, soon as they got a little whiff of something that you had going on, they got on the phone with one person, and then that person got on the phone with somebody else, and then that person got on the phone with somebody else. I'm talking about betrayal. Okay, a domino effect. Right? If this was somebody who you was in a relationship with that caused you to have this Three of Swords energy, you had loved this person. Okay, a little more than you loved yourself. Okay, kind of put this person before yourself. Okay, you carried a lot of burdens when it came to this situation because when we overexert, when we give him more than what, if it's not an equal give and take, you're gonna burn out. So whoever this person was, you burned out with this person. Okay, it became you the one trying to work for the relationship and the person not putting in nothing. Y'all, my puck over here, my charcoal puck is lit and I hear it burning, so that's why I looked over there to make sure it wasn't burning. Nevertheless, okay, you have learned with the Ace of Swords is shining. The Ace of Swords is going towards the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So this is getting the truth and the clarity about somebody who left you out in the cold, somebody who abandoned you, somebody who betrayed you, somebody, some financial break, some financial losses you went through, whatever the case may be, whether you loaned somebody some money, they ain't pay you back, whatever this was, okay, it made you, it hurt your heart detrimentally. I'm talking about broke your heart because it's three swords in your heart. Okay, but now you're getting the clarity and the truth about why you went through this situation. You're not looking at it like, oh, this happened to me. You looking at it like this happened for me. Yeah, as you should. Because they ain't do you nothing. It made you a better version of yourself. As you should. Give me one more on this Hermit, Holy Spirit. Four of Pentacles. Now, for some odd reason, you might be holding back from situations. Okay, you could be in a place where you're saving money, all right, but you are heading towards having wealth and security. Okay, you are getting out of that scarcity mindset. You are getting out of the scarcity mindset, moving towards a solid foundation. Even if this is with a relationship, this is why I say move in silence. All right, because you and this person gonna have to build a solid foundation. Now everybody need to know what's going on between y'all. Okay, if you are taking it back, if you are taking back a twin, okay, now everybody need to know what's going on between y'all. That's between y'all. Okay, you know that when you was with this person before, a lot of people spoke against your relationship. You done learn about that, okay? You learn that a lot of people done spoke negatively about y'all. Maybe when they talked to you, they was speaking highly of you, but when they talked to the other person, they was speaking negatively about you. All right? Then be quiet. Be quiet. Only you know how you really feel about a person, and only that person knows how they really feel about you. Everybody else don't know how you feel about each other. So only you two need to know what's going on. So you could build a solid foundation. So at the point where y'all ready for everybody to know, y'all will be strong enough that whatever they throw at you won't work. Because the foundation is solid. Ain't no shaky ground here. Huh? All right. Now, if this is you getting out of a lack mindset, you are learning to use your pentacles in a wise way. Okay, learning to be frugal with your money, not spending money on stuff that's unnecessary. Okay, if you are somebody who ladies, if you are somebody who can do your own hair, do your own nails, do your own toes, okay, you are a person who's learning to do those things for yourself. You're finding the joy in taking care of yourself versus going out there spending a whole lot of money because you saving for whatever you saving for. Okay, guys, you starting to go in that bathroom, use your trimmers and clippers to cut yourself up. Okay, tape yourself up or whatever the case may be because you don't want to spend $20-$40 to go to a barbershop. Okay, you're learning to be frugal with your money. Okay, if this has something to do with starting a business, all right, you're learning to be quiet and work in solitude. Okay, I just seen the Eight of Pentacles. When the Eight of Pentacles is working, like he ain't paying his head down and he just paying attention to what he doing. All right, he don't have a lot of people around him telling everybody what he doing. It's just him and his work because he's trying to build something. Okay, so this is moving towards wealth and security. If it's with a relationship, if it's with a job, if it's with a business, if it's with friendships, family members, whatever. Okay, you are moving to a place of love and harmony, peace, joy, and abundance, as you should. Give me one more on the strength card. Grand Rising Guardian. My apologies, the real shot. It's a general reading. Give me one more on the strength card, Holy Spirit, please, and thank you. The Hermit. New perspective, enlightenment, acceptance, deep insight, sacrifice, change, and release. Yeah. I got a new attitude. You so brand new till it ain't even funny. You so... Didn't I tell y'all I seen him? Didn't I tell y'all I seen I told y'all I seen that Eight of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles. Man. You've already been enlightened. You have a new perspective. So you're releasing the past energies. You are focusing on whatever skill or talent that you have so you can become independent. So whether you're becoming an independent artist, okay, whether you're becoming a freelance artist, whatever this is for yourself, it's like you're releasing the past. Everything that you went through that had you in this hermit mode that you had to be enlightened about, you're releasing that past energy, okay? This is you graduating, becoming that teacher. Yeah. I heard you have arrived. You have arrived. This is some good energy right here. Positive potential for you. I like this energy though. Because you went from hardship to abundance. And when I talk about abundance, I'm talking about total abundance. Love, peace, happiness, joy. Total abundance. I like it. I like it. I like this energy. I'm going to get a positive affirmation for today. And I'm going to the gym. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Even yesterday, y'all, I told y'all that it'd be hard for me not to go to the gym. So I worked out in the house. Well, thank you, real one. Ooh, my finger just got a cramp in it. Well, thank you. I'm saying my skin is very healthy. I drink a lot of water, okay? A lot of water. And I'm learning to make my own, like, breads and stuff. I've been doing that for the past couple of days. Making my own breads. Making my own homemade French fries. Listen, y'all. So I learned how to make French fries that taste better than McDonald's French fries. You hear me? Ooh, baby, my children been having me. I even bought a potato cutter to cut them up in the French fries. Because the first couple of days, I was in there cutting them potatoes by hand. And baby, cutting potatoes by hand ain't for the weak. I'm trying to tell you, okay? So I had to get that little thing you put the potatoes in and push it down and listen, game changing. You hear me? I made my children some McDonald's last night. Talking about that hamburger and French fries was so good. I'm trying to tow that food up. Yeah. Listen, and I let my daughter help me because she always be like, Mom, can I help you? And at one point in time, I ain't used to like nobody in the kitchen with me, okay? But I had to look at myself like that little girl. Like, put yourself in her shoes. How would you want your mama to treat you? Okay? My grandma was the one who let me in the kitchen. So how would you feel being rejected out of the kitchen at such a young age? Nah, let her come in the kitchen. Okay? Let her help you. She ain't got to do too much, but let her help you a little bit. Because she going to be a woman one day. Holy Spirit, can we get a positive affirmation for today, please, and thank you? Positive affirmation for today, please, and thank you. You have mastered financial loss. You have mastered a lack mindset. You have mastered worry and defeat. You have mastered low self-esteem, okay? So each one teach one, all right? You see somebody with their head held down and they ain't got no high self-esteem, you pour life into them. All right. You see somebody with a lack mindset, you give them some word of encouragement because you are now a philosopher. You are now a teacher. You are now a professor because you done been through, you done graduated. Okay, so I need for you not to be harboring that energy. I need you to pass it along. When you see somebody going through, pass it along. Okay? Minister to their spirit, like the church folks say. Nevertheless, I know tomorrow will be better than today. You gotta always remember when you wake up the next day, you have a whole nother day to do it again, do it again, do it again. Yeah, I realize that there is no need to grieve for the loss of something. Ain't that Five of Pentacles energy? I realize that there is no need to grieve for the loss of something. We ain't lose nothing, okay? We just elevated. We had to do away with what was at a low vibration because we elevated to a high vibration. Okay? And since we elevated to a high vibration, we on the frequency of love, abundance, joy, peace, and happiness. Everything that lack poverty, lack mindset, loss, betrayal, hurt, grief, we no longer in that area. We up high. Okay? The low vibration, we don't resonate with that energy no more. We up here. Okay? No, I am not Jamaican, baby. I've been to Jamaica one time. I am not Jamaican. Thank y'all for spending y'all rides with me. Thank y'all for making my heart beat while I make y'all heart beat. If y'all need anything from me, bracelets, rings, necklace, anklets, or even a personal reading, all the information will be down in the description box below. Okay, just send me an email. If this really resonate with you, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If it was some gems I dropped in here for you, please. Okay, and comment down below. Let's get to know each other. I want to see where you at in your journey so I can help you. Help me help you. All right. I love y'all, and until next time, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.